Guess what today's title is? I'm going to type it so you guys can see it. Yes, it's time to buy. Because I feel like we are on that edge of exploding in the crypto world. So if you have not loaded up yet, now it's time to load up on whatever you still have left. Because everything is going according to the previous cycles, right? Realistically, I think BTC will run up to about 150. Whether it goes up more or not, I don't know. But let's just imagine BTC runs up to 150, and then ETH right now is at like 3,600 to 3,700. So BTC gets to like 150. I could see ETH like easily. ETH can easily be 5,000, right? So if ETH is easily 5,000, then what do you think all the other alts would be? So this is my prediction. I'm thinking that BCH can reach anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500. And then I'm thinking LTC can reach from anywhere from, let's just say, being conservative, I'll say anywhere from 280 to 500. Okay? And the reason why I said 280 is because the previous high was about 140 during this cycle. So I'm just doubling that up, and I'm saying 500 is because I'm guessing that it can be higher than the previous all-time high. And the previous all-time high of LTC was around 410 or 420. That's what I'm thinking. And for BCH, well, in this cycle, BCH has gone up to like the 700s, I think. So I think that it can double that, which is 1,500. And then the 2,500 is it's just a guess, because a lot of people are thinking it might hit like 4 or 5,000. So I'm being more conservative on my max side for BCH. So let's just assume that these were the numbers. So if BCH can hit 1,500, what would BCH NAV be, right? So it would be around, I would say, $12 to $13. Because BCH 1,000 would be BCHG $8.30. So now, so just imagine 500 is half of 1,000, right? So take half of $8.30. That should be like $4.15. So now you add $8.30 to $4.15. It should be around 12 to 13 bucks. And that's just the NAV price. I'm just going to talk about NAV price. I'm not really going to talk about premiums, because you can do the math yourself for the premiums. And then LTC, if LTC's minimum is 280, 280, then all you have to do is just take 280 times by 0.083. Okay, so that's about $23.24 for now. Okay, $23.24. And that's the NAV. That's the LTCN's NAV. So if we do reach these numbers, these bare minimum numbers, then BCG should be about 12 to 13 bucks and LTCN is at 23 to $24. And that's just assuming that it is at NAV prices. But as you've seen LTC, as soon as there's some hype on LTC, you saw that the premium came back on. So LTC literally moved about $5, and the premium went from like negative 5% to now almost 10%, right? Positive 10%. So you can imagine when LTC gets up to 280, what would the premium be? I would say the premium would be at least 5 times of what the NAV is. So the premium is 5 times the NAV, then LTCN can hit $100 pretty easy. That's on the minimum side of LTC being 280. But imagine if LTC at 500, then LTCN should also like double or even triple, right? So that means LTCN can be 200 or more. I'm trying to be as realistic as I can. I'm not gonna blow smoke up your whatever, right? And tell you, okay, 2,300, 1,500, whatever it is. I'm just trying to be reasonable with the prices. So yes, LTC can be as low as 23 bucks if LTCN can be as low as 23 bucks if LTC is 280. BCHG can be as low as 12 bucks if BCH is 1,500. So it all just depends on how many retailers we get, and for those that have sold out earlier, if they would jump back in. And usually people will jump back in when they see the price starts rising. For example, if we can get LTCN past that $20 range, the $25 range, and people are not selling off, then people are gonna like buy in a lot more, right? It's just because all of these profit takers and these sell-offs are happening. So that's why LTCN can't go as high as it should. So I don't know how many more profit takers will there be. But yeah, guys, that's the hard part, to know what price are you going to sell at. So that's up to you and for you to decide. So all of this is not financial advice, even though it's time to buy, right? I'm not trying to do any kind of advice financially, but I'm just being suggestive, right? To my personal theory that if someone's gonna buy, I think buying now would be great because it's towards the end of the cycle, and usually towards the end of the cycle would be for about 4 months from now. So BTC only has 4 more months to run. So time is running out. So it needs to run and needs to run hard. And I think that this might be a good time. So once again, not financial advice, but just my observation. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video and have a great day.